Welcome to Hateline! I'm Dr. Dork. Now, you might have seen the Hateline intro and thought it was the stupidest thing you ever saw. Maybe it was the best thing you ever saw. Or maybe it was just... That is why we need your comments and suggestions. It's like if you spent 5 hours on an online profile on MySpace and posted a picture of yourself in a swimsuit, and had a nude pic of you as a background with, naked pics as frames. What? You want some responses? Like, that's one big boob you have there, or wow, your balls are showing, or so watch the whole show, and at the end we'll give you our website, email, and etc.
No, you don't want to,
or you could comment below. Well, with no further ado, I present your host and dorky teacher, protector of maidens fair, wearer of your underwear, Admin Kadorka.
Thank you! Hey! How's it going? I'm Admin Kadorka, and this here is your doctor, your resident teacher, your life, your love, your everything. Cut. Man, what was that?
It's live.
Okay.
Welcome to Hateline! I'm Dr. Dork. Now, you might have seen the Hateline intro and thought it was the stupidest thing you ever saw. Maybe it was the best thing you ever saw. Maybe it was just... That is why we need your comments and opinions and suggestions and etc. It's like if you spent 5 hours on an online profile like MySpace or something and posted a picture of yourself in a swimsuit, and you had a nude picture of yourself in the background, you have some naked people as frames, and wouldn't you want responsive like, that's one big boobs you have there, or your balls are showing? Well, that's why it's so important to comment us. We want to know how we're doing. So watch the whole show, and at the end we'll give you our website, email, and etc., or you can just comment below if there's a comment button. Sometimes there's not, but well, with no further ado, I present your host and dorky teacher, protector of maidens fair, wearer of your underwear, the one and only Admin Kadorka!
Oh, hey! How's it going? I'm Admin Kadorka, and this here is your resident teacher and co-host, even though he's the actual host and I am the co-host.
You are?
I am, you are. Rad. So without further ado, I think we'll start the show. How's it doing?
As you can see, this show is not getting any better. It is in the intro. I mean, unless you like really weird stuff. I mean, we got a lot of comments, like 50 comments, about how weird it was, but
yeah,
we don't think it's weird because
we're normal.
Perfectly normal.
Perfectly.
We're perfected to perfectness. Woohoo! I like bubbles! Okay. Today's topics.
Problems with self. Problems with others.
Problems with self.
And problems in general. Like, you know, for example, how come every time you get in the shower, you get wet for some reason? Like how come every time you go up to some random girl in the mall and you try to hit on her, she rejects you? How come you suck so much? Well, I don't know, but we here have the answers. And, some problems / questions of our own. That's
All
why
right.
we have your professional Dr. Dork here to answer all of your questions, comments, and suggestions and questions.
And since this is a medical show supposed to help with your medical needs, we're gonna give some good advice on medical terms. Today, the term for today that I will give you, it's like a very technical term, You must know this word. It's a part of the body. It's a body part. You'll learn this in kindergarten, I believe. It's called the brain.
The brain.
The brain.
Dun dun dun.
The brain. Now all you doctors probably know about this, but the brain is always placed in a special part of our body. In here.
It shows how much I know. That's why
Yep.
we have Dr. Dork here for
The
all
brain
your
is
questions.
placed right under your Shikoris.
Right under there. Hey, So let's
And
just...
right under the humor bone. You see the boner right here? The humor boner. And it's placed right
Check
underneath.
out that humor boner. Humor boner of death right here. Look how big that humor boner
That's
is.
big. You've
Look
been
how
working out.
Big and limp and squishy and everything. Oh man. So we're here today to talk about your brain. If you have one. Now, specialists in the field say that most people have brains. And it's a proven fact, They've done studies for millions of years, They take like 2 subjects on a time, and they'd feed one rice, and the other wouldn't feed anything. Now, the ones who wouldn't be fed anything would die. That means they don't have a brain. Okay?
That's right.
Now, the people who were fed rice, they lived for 2 or 3 days. That means they don't have a brain either. So, it was the people who were actually doing the studies who survived. That means they have brains.
That's right. Mostly the people who do the studies have PhD degrees in special good things.
And they eat more than rice.
Yeah, they eat way more than rice. I mean, rice can't make your body. Man cannot live with rice and water alone. Isn't that true? We all know that.
It's true, man. I was talking to this one guy named Stanley the Manly one time, and he said, life sometimes can just be like a desert, You don't eat nothing, you die.
That's right.
And it's so true, I talked to a bunch of dead people, and they said it was because I didn't eat anything. So,
One lesson we gotta learn in death.
Yep, is to keep your brain and eat chicken, not rice.
That's right. Okay, so that's it for the brain lesson. Now we'll get to all your problems. We got a few letters. That's not it. Where are those letters?
Where are our letters?
Those letters.
Oh.
Actually, look at the screen. We have some callers.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk to Jake.
Let's talk to Jake.
All right, Jake, how you doing? Oh, can't hear you there.
Jake.
Are you there?
Hang on. Let me check to see if the thing's in the back. I'll let you run the show for a minute. I gotta make sure all the phone lines are running and everything.
All right, Jake. Just hold on there, Jake. All right. While we're waiting for Jake, we'll talk. Oh, is it ready, Jake?
Yeah.
No, we lost the caller.
Oh, well, hang on. I'm gonna go back and check what's wrong with the phone lines. Meanwhile, just go to another call.
All right. We'll talk to Fred. Fred, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Dr. Dork. Where's admin?
He went to check some problems. I'm sorry, but we're experiencing technical difficulties.
Dude! Oh man, I watched the last episode. I love that part where Abnon's going all psycho and the camera and he breaks it, he fixes it, and technical difficulties and all that kind of stuff. Dude, I love that. I love you guys. Get my baby.
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
Can you have my mother's baby?
Oh, actually we have our own kids to feed. Another one would be kind of hectic. I'm sure if we have another baby, if my wife bears another baby, we'll take care of it. But
okay. So, anyways, I had a question for you guys. See, my penis is only 3 inches long, and last night I was trying to get it on with my girlfriend, and then she just laughed and started smoking a cigarette. Now, I didn't know that had to do with anything. But I was thinking, and I'm 34.
34.
And I was wondering, is there anything wrong with me, maybe? Because I always thought maybe I have a kind of a small penis.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of things wrong with you. The first thing that you have to consider is if you have that size of a wiener, how do you expect it to go and do its magic? I mean, there's no room. You need room for magic. Magic is supposed to be this supernatural thing that's supposed to go around the boundaries of science, but it still needs space. You can't have like this magical war against two elementalists and inside 3 millimeter room, 3 millimeter square foot room. You see, I mean, it's impossible. That had everything to do with what your question said. I answered it properly, so...
Man, thank you, Dr. Dorky, to save my love life. I'm gonna go back there tonight and tell her what's up.
I hate you.
Oh, thank you. I love... okay.
Let's go to our next caller, please.
Hey,
Oh.
Well, I found out what was wrong, and, pretty much all our phone lines are blown from sabotage. So,
Alright, we've been running this show.
Technical difficulty.
Thanks. We've been running this show for about 10 minutes now. We gotta finish the show soon, eh?
Yeah.
We got one call.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Here comes our special guest.
Special guest.
Introduce you
Hey.
to the devil himself. So, what's it like being a devil? Oh, really? Oh, man. That's crazy. And you do that every night. What? 24 inches? No way. Well, 5 gallons, of course. Oh, you only do 5 a night? Oh, okay, man. Okay. No. It's cool, man. No need to get touchy, man. I'm saying, we G's, man. We G's. That's what I'm talking about, man. Handshake. Is there anything you'd like to say to all the viewers out there on national television and popular websites like YouTube, like MySpace, like Facebook, like YouTube, which I've already said? Stalker.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
man.
got a headache.
Oh, man.
I got a headache. I think I'm getting paroxysmal tachycardia.
Well, thanks for starting the show, Mr. Devil. I think I'm gonna have to dismiss you now. Thank you. See ya. Fetch. Okay. Now, as you have seen, our Dr. Dork, you see, he has this disease called pectus coronatia, and I know it doesn't sound like anything he just said, but you know, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just a technical term, and it's also known as bestiality in another kind, because you see, his mom was a Chinese lady and his dad was a dog, and he kind of, lets out the inner dog side sometimes. But
I can't see.
For all the people with
I can't see.
with hectocardioabysmal,
I can't see.
you can just take it from your doctor here. He's been able to live for this long, in this kind of conditions, sometimes changing like this, sometimes not knowing the difference between a bone and a boner, but eating it either way. But, so,
Are you there?
that's pretty much
Oh, I see you.
just how it is. Boy, good boy. So, now that you pretty much know what every disease on the face of the earth is, and common symptoms, like has sadly
There you are!
Hey, like has sadly been shown to you by our friend and your lover here, I think we'll let him. I think, you know what? Something we haven't done in a long time. I think you should tell them your personal story, okay? I'm gonna go check out, see if those punks are still sabotaging the Death Star.
We gotta end this show soon, though. But, anyway. I have a...
I have a special disease. Bubbles! Ow! Don't get him on the keyboard! Well, like I said, I have a special disease, and it's called paramoxial tachycardia. Let me explain to you what this means. It's a period of rapid heartbeats that begins and ends suddenly. And it's a kind of half of paroxysmal tachycardia, and it's kind of half like aphasia. And it's kind of aphasia. I call it aphasia morpheus. It doesn't really exist though. But it turns you into like an animal like Teddy bears! Oh, come here! Come here! Ow!
Alright, that's it we have for the show. So, where's admin? Admin? Alright, that's it for the show! On our next session, we gotta explain admin's mentalness. Our psychomia is very strong with the Force. Alright, so until then,
Nice knowing ya, nice killing ya, nice doing your mom. Nice, 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 nice.
da 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 da.
Dun 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 dun.
Cut.